Hi, my name is David Black-Schaffer, and welcome to Scalable Learning. I'm going to take a few minutes of your time in this introductory video to show you what flipped classroom teaching is, how important active learning is for your students, help you getting started with Scalable Learning, how to use the system, and then spend some time on some tips and tricks. You can skip this video at any time, and you can get this video and lots of other help from the help menu, including instruction manual, advice on how to flip, and access to our teacher forum. So let's get started. What is flipped classroom teaching? Well, flipped classroom teaching is basically saying instead of doing traditional lectures where we have people in the classroom listening to a lecture, they're doing passive learning in the lecture while the teacher's there, they go home and they work on active stuff but there's no one to help them, flipped classroom switches this around. So instead we're going to move the things to the opposite side. So we're going to solve problems in an active way in the classroom and have the teacher there to help out the students. When they go home, they'll listen to the lecture, watch it online. It's passive, but at least we're not wasting the teacher's time. Now, usually you only have one teacher in the classroom, so this doesn't scale up very well. So instead, when you do this active teaching in flipped classroom, you usually switch this around. So students spend most of their time working with their peers in the classroom with the teacher there to help them out. Now, scalable learning takes us a few steps further. We're going to continue to have active problems in the classroom, working with your peers, but now we're going to provide interactive lectures online. So now the preparation time the students spend at home is going to become active as well. In addition, we're not going to have that be alone. They're now going to do this online with their peers, using the ability to make comments online and vote for each other's questions. And we're going to help prepare the teacher for the classroom. So we're going to use the online information to help the teacher know where the students need help when they come to the classroom. So how important is active learning? Well, there was a great study in 2011 that compared students who got good lectures to students who did active peer instruction in the classroom. And they found that the effects of switching from good lectures to active peer instruction were very dramatic. Big improvements in how the students did. There was another study in 2014 that showed about a 55% decrease in failure rates if you switch from passive instruction in the classroom to active teaching methods. And this is what scalable learning does. It's a tool that helps teachers flip their classroom and take advantage of learning how the students did online to do just-in-time teaching in the classroom. All right, so how do you get started with scalable learning? Well, the first thing you need to do is prepare your material. Develop your in-class questions and your online lecture material. Then you need to produce it. So you're going to go in and record your lectures. And you can record these in a bunch of different ways. We have lots of teachers who record their computer screens. We have some who record writing down on a piece of paper. We even have some who go out on the roof of their house to record physics lectures. You don't need a recording studio. All you need is a quiet place and a decent microphone. After you've gone ahead and recorded your material, you bring it into scalable learning where you can add interactivity to the material. Now, when you want to go into the classroom and teach, you're going to first go and review the students' online progress to see how they did on the online material, and you can use this to focus your in-class review. By doing this, you can free up a lot of time in the classroom for more active teaching. All right, so let's see how you get started creating a course, adding a video, and inserting quizzes in scalable learning. To create a new course in Scalable Learning, go to the Courses menu and choose New Course. You can now go and fill in the information for the course. Go ahead and click Create Course, and you'll be brought to a new empty course. You can see over here that in the course content, we don't have anything in our new course. To put something in our course, go ahead and click New Video. You can choose the type of content you want to add. Here we're going to add a video, so we'll click on Video. And now we can go ahead and define the video that we're going to add. We go ahead and put in a title for it. And we can go ahead and paste in the link to the video we want. So in this case, I've got a video from YouTube, so I'm going to paste in the link from YouTube and go ahead and save it. Now it'll go ahead and it'll connect to the video on YouTube. Now I'm going to go ahead and add a quiz question to the video, so I'm going to hide the contents list over here so my video is larger. And I'm going to go ahead and play the video until I get to the point in the video where I want to insert the quiz. So here's the point in the video where I want to insert the quiz, so I'm going to go ahead and click Insert Video Quiz here. I can now choose the type of the video quiz I want. So this is a video quiz that goes on top of the video, and it has one correct answer, so I'm going to choose the in-video quiz with one answer. I go ahead and choose the quiz, and I need to type in the title for the quiz. This is the question that the quiz asks. And to define the parts of the quiz, I'm just going to go ahead and click on the screen. So click here for the first answer, and it's no, and it's not the correct answer, so I'm not going to choose that. And I can go ahead and put in an explanation for the students so they can understand why this is the wrong answer. Similarly, I can go through and define the other questions. And for the final answer, it is the correct answer, so I'm going to click choose the correct answer so we'll know it's the right answer. When I'm done with the question, just go ahead and click Done. And now I've added a question to the quiz, to the video here. If I want to know what this is like for the student, I can go up to the Content menu here, and I can choose Preview as Student. This will show me just what the student will see when the student goes through the video. Now to get directly to the quiz, I can go over here and just click on the quiz and jump to it, and now I can see what the quiz is like from the student. I can try it out, click Check Answer, hover, and see what the student's going to experience. When I'm done trying it out as a student, I can click Exit Student Preview to go back to edit the video. Now before you come into the classroom, you want to understand how your students did online. So you're going to review their progress and prepare for an in-class review using Scalable Learning. To review students' progress, you're going to first go and select the module that you want to review. And once you've selected it, you can then go to the Progress menu and choose Review Module Progress. When you choose Review Module Progress, it will load how the students did in the module online. You can go ahead and hide the course contents over here to make it larger. What you see here is you see a preview of where you are in the lecture, and then you see a timeline here of all the things that happened in the lecture. So you can go ahead and you can scroll through the entire course and see everything that happened in the lecture. First thing you see is how many of the students completed on time, and then as you scroll down, you can see what they did in the course. So here, for example, is a quiz, and you can see on this quiz that 38 students got it correct. If you click on the quiz, the video will go to right in the point where that quiz was, and you can type the space bar in order to make the quiz larger to see right where it was. Now this is a quiz where everyone got it right pretty much, so I'm not going to mark this to review in class because most people got it right. There's not much point in reviewing it. Now right after that there was a student question. Again, I can click on it and hit the space bar to see right where the student asked the question, and to reply to the student question I can just click the reply button and type in a reply. When I click Post Reply and send the message, the student will get an email saying that their question's been answered with the answer, and other students are online. If it's a public question, and you can see here this is a public post, they'll be able to see the answer also. So before class, you're going to need to go through and review how students did in your class. And if you see a quiz question like this one, where 26 students got it right, but a whole bunch got it wrong, you're going to want to take a look at that quiz question, see where it was in the lecture. Again, you can hit the space bar to make it larger. Make sure you understand how you're going to explain this in class, and then go ahead and mark it as Show in Class. When you mark it as Show in Class, that means you want to review it in the classroom. And you'll see that we have a time estimate of how much time you're going to spend reviewing over here. Make sure you don't spend too much time reviewing so you can concentrate on doing active learning in the classroom. And you can go through the whole lecture and you can look at how students did and what sort of questions they asked. So here's a question from a student that I want to show in the classroom. So go ahead and click on Show in Class. And now this student will be shown in the classroom when I do the review. When I get into the classroom, I'm going to go ahead and start up Scalable Learning and click on In Class. When I click on In Class, it will show me an overview of the items I've selected for the in-class review, about how long it's going to take, and when I'm ready to go, I just click Display for in-class review. When you click for Display for in-class review, it's going to go into full screen mode so you can project it on the screen, and it's going to start off with the first quiz question, how students did on it, and now you can present this to the class and you can explain what was going on. When you click Next, it will go on to the next thing you selected. So here we selected a student question. It shows the student question and it shows exactly where the student asked the question so you can quickly answer it in the classroom. When you're done, go ahead and click Exit. So finally, here are some tips and tricks for getting started. So the in-class activities are really key. You want to make sure your students are spending most of their time in the classroom working together on these activities. It's helpful if you develop this material first because it makes it easier to figure out what you want to put in the online preparation material. Make sure that your online material is engaging. Keep the videos short. 6 minutes is a good time. Add lots of quiz questions, so 10 to 15 for every hour of video to keep students engaged with what's going on. And be excited. Don't speak slowly when you're recording. Students can always rewind if they missed something. It's much more important that you're excited presenting the material. When you get into the classroom, make sure you engage with the students. Challenge them, but don't judge them. You want the students to feel the classroom is a safe place for them to make mistakes and learn. When students come for help, don't give them answers. Ask them questions and help lead them on the way to figure it out for themselves. There's lots more information about how to flip your class under the Help menu online. So thank you very much, and we hope you have fun with Scalable Learning.